Now, here's some of the social media players. I'm not wearing my glasses right now, so I can't read them to you. But there's a lot of them up there. There's actually over 200 companies that I investigated when doing the Social Media Bible. 200 companies. And this is why everybody is overwhelmed with the subject matter. Now, here's the good news. You only need about 3, maybe 4. That's all. So get out there, pick a couple, play with them, see which ones are working, and just kind of narrow it down. Then when you get good with that, as John Adam has done, it's absolutely amazing. Then just simply expand to the next and to the next. But the key is not to get overwhelmed, because it's really a wide landscape out there. Now, I want to give you a couple of takeaways, some digital technology that you may or may not be aware of that I use on a daily basis, and it's social media. It's about socializing using media. The first one is AOL AIM, instant messaging. With your handout this morning, when you registered, you got a paper model. That's one of my companies that does three-dimensional advertising. And my 2 partners are based out of San Diego. And every morning when I turn on my desktop, it automatically logs into my AOL account, AIM. And when my partner gets online, it just simply says he's there. And I could just instantly just type something. He gets the message. He communicates back with me. And we have real-time text communication going back and forth all day as long as we want. And I can do this with 20 people. We can conference. It's absolutely amazing. I don't have to pick up the phone. I don't have to make a long-distance call. Okay, well, wait a minute. Maybe texting is a little cumbersome for you. So you just simply click the button on the top right. And now you simply talk at your computer. And assuming you got a built-in microphone, I am actually talking with my partners in San Diego, real time, as if I was on the telephone all day. I have an open long-distance line. It's called VoIP, Voice over Internet Protocol. Don't have to know that, just that it works. And I'm just talking with him as if we were in the same room. Kind of makes my wife nervous from time to time when I'm all alone in my office and I'm talking to myself. But it's really an effective way to communicate. Now, if you want, you can click the button again, and if you have a built-in video camera, you're actually seeing the person. Now, we just did a conference call with somebody in Edinburgh, Scotland. The same way, absolutely free. Why would you make a long-distance phone call for the rest of your life when you can automatically video? By the way, everything that we're going to talk about here today, everything is 100% free. When have you ever gone to a marketing seminar where somebody came up in the beginning and said, everything that we're going to share with you is 100% free? That's what's so amazing about this. So real, live video conferencing, and just with the click of a button anytime you want, absolutely free. And by the way, that doesn't usually happen until afternoon because I work out of my office at home, and I don't usually shower, and you don't want to go there. So yeah, this is free. I'll give you another piece of technology. Google Alerts. Oh my gosh. If you're not using Google Alerts, oh my gosh. How cool is this? If you want to find it, all you have to do is Google Alerts. And there you are, and as long as you have a Gmail account, and if you don't have a Gmail account, please, when you leave, have someone counsel you on why Gmail is a good idea, because it is absolutely free. Have it set up anyway. But with a Gmail account, you can type in any text you want, and any time, any place in the world that text is mentioned, you get an instant email notification. So you put in your name, you put in your company name, you put in your products, you put in your services. Anytime anybody in the world creates a blog, creates a web page, you instantly get notified with that link. People are going to talk about you, and it's not just the schizophrenia talking here. People are going to say things about you. They're going to say good things. They might say something that's not so pleasant, but don't you want to know what that is? Don't you want to participate and be aware of the conversations that are taking place with and without you? Just by setting these free Google Alerts. I have it for Lon Safko. I have it for the Social Media Bible, for innovative thinking, all of my buzzwords. Anytime somebody writes about it, I go right to their blog, I comment, I introduce myself, and it builds a relationship because we have something in common, trusted networks. It also builds business. So Google Alert, please, absolutely free. Gives you the chance to find out who's talking about you, what they're saying, and you find out instantly, and it doesn't cost anything. Twitter, we're going to do a full half-hour presentation. Stephen Groves is our Phoenix local expert on Twitter. You've heard it in the news. You've seen, who knows about the Larry King, Ashton Kutcher? Yeah, pretty cool, huh? I mean, over 1 million followers. Ashton Kutcher got over 1 million followers, beat CNN. He had 1,200,000 30,000. CNN had 980,000. And it actually bought malaria nets for children in Africa, which is really cool. Anybody familiar with the ding-dong ditch last week? Come on, guys. Ashton Kutcher, man, punked. Ding-dong ditch. You ring the doorbell, you throw ding-dongs, literally. And they ding-dong Ted Turner's house. I don't know why. I guess he owned CNN. He lost, so they bombed his house with ding-dongs. Okay, but let's get serious. Basically, what we're talking about when we're talking about Twitter is text messaging on steroids. Last Monday, I was in Atlanta, and I did this presentation for Jerry Maguire, and there were more Super Bowl rings in the room than I'd ever seen in my life. And I said the same thing, and this crowd went dead. Steroids, not a good thing. Know your audience, by the way. So Twitter, you follow people that you respect. People who respect you follow you. Anytime you get an inspiration, you Twitter it out. That's what's happening on the screen on the right. Anytime someone else has something intelligent to say, and sometimes not so intelligent, they Twitter it, you get it, so you're instantly informed. Really, that's all there is to it. But I do want to mention this one case study that's over on the right-hand side. If you haven't actually seen Gary Vaynerchuk, you have to go out and look at some of his videos. He's produced about 620 videos. He's a Jersey boy. He took over his dad's wine distributorship at about $5 million annual revenue. He started using Twitter, and within 36 months built it to $50 million. And now he just signed a $1 million contract to write a series of 10 books on Twitter. That's the power of this. So in December, what he did is he tried a Twitter. Now, it was a great example of pairing conventional marketing that we're all comfortable with this new silly tweet stuff. So what he did was he did a direct mail piece, he did a billboard on one of the local freeways, and he sent out a text message, a tweet. And here's what happened. The direct mail piece cost him $15,000 to produce and send. We've all been there. $15,000 is a reasonable price. And he picked up 200 new customers. And then what he did was he said, if you use this code when you order wine, which can range anywhere from $9 to $49 for a case of wine, you get it for free. The shipping is free. So he got 200 new customers, $15,000 direct mail piece. The billboard cost him $7,500. He got 300 new customers. He sent out one text message, a tweet, and got 1,800 new customers, and that marketing was 100% free. That's the power of Twitter. That's the power of social networks. That's why this stuff is so important. People follow you, people trust you. They'll listen to you when you communicate.